Hey guys, Southeast Softwash. It's February the 2nd. It's actually about 8:30 at night. So we're up here at the shop doing some work and posted a photo this morning on the YouTube kind of photos section, the community section. And I was basically wanting to do this video today. The internet was slow and it wouldn't pull up Google Earth quick enough to make the video smooth. So what I'm going to show you here is two commercial properties that we've done. This one right here and then another one. Now, we cleaned this building about 4 years ago, and I'll talk to you about a pricing error that we did. And some of this, we get the question a lot of times like, hey, how do I charge? How much do I charge? How do I know how much to charge? You don't, okay? You got to figure out your market, your competition, and your client. So there's a lot of variables that can change your pricing, but you'll get a feel for it the longer you do it. So this building here, it's actually several buildings, as you can see. Each one of these are really massive. For scale, these little things, zoom in on these right here if you can. I don't know if you guys, if it'll show up in camera. These are tractor trailers, okay? These are 53-foot enclosed trailers right here. So these buildings are really huge. What this place is, it's down below Montgomery, Alabama, and it's a shelving manufacturer. So they make all the shelving for Walmart, Target, Dollar General. They make tons of shelving displays and stuff like that. So enormous place. I think it was 1.3 million square foot total. We didn't wash the whole thing, but we washed a ton of these walls around the outside. We did a bunch of surface cleaning. 3 guys, me, Dusty, and another guy that was working with us at the time. We made an entire really long day out of it, and we made $5,500. So $5,500 in a day is pretty good money, but for, you know, in hindsight now that I've got some more experience and some more big jobs under my belt, this is one of our first big jobs that we did. I would never go down there and do this for $5,500 again. It should have been about $15,000, if not $16,000 or $17,000. So one of the things that can get you is understanding the scope of work. We suffer because we're so far away from most of our jobs. It's just not feasible to drive out there and quote it, especially when you're super busy with residential stuff. So you try to quote things over the phone with photos and things like that, and usually you can get pretty accurate. Sometimes you'll miss one. We definitely missed it on this one. We left a lot of money on the table. It was still a profitable day, and that's the thing is you'll just get used to saying, oh yeah, we still made money, and you did, but you don't want to leave money on the table like that. So we should have at least been in the $13,000 range for what we were doing. Let me show you another building that we did about 3 weeks ago, and you guys probably have seen this one because I did a video on it. It's in my recent searches here. So this is about an hour away from us in a different direction. Much smaller building here. So I'm going to zoom it in. All right, so for scale, back here on the back side, let's see. I don't see any 53-foot tractor trailers in this photo, but obviously this is a much smaller building. It's still a big building, but nowhere near the size of the massive complex of buildings in the other one. So we cleaned a bunch of the walls here. We did a bunch of surface cleaning out here. And this place has another little satellite location, which is, let's zoom out. Let's see if we can quickly show you guys their other little building, which was right over here by the, okay, so there's the main building up here. This other little, actually it's this one right here. Let's zoom in on that one. So what we did 3 weeks ago is we cleaned the big one and we cleaned this one right here. And it's, again, this is big, but it's not really that much bigger than my warehouse here that we work out of. So it's probably double the size of what we're running out of, I'd guess maybe 3 times. But when you're washing flat metal walls, it goes pretty quickly. So this plus the other one up there, literally a mile apart. We took 2 rigs, 4 guys. If you still calculate man hours, we still, it really makes me sick about the other one because we did this one for $11,500 and we were cheaper than the other bid that they got. So understand these industrial places, when you guys go out and quote plants, warehouses, facilities like that, they usually have a budget that they can flex into, especially if they got visitors coming. You know, if you hear that tossed around, if it's a big deal for them, like the water tower that we did. I want to do a few more of those. those are kind of things that they have to keep clean. So don't leave money on the table. If you think it's a $3,000 job, it's probably a $6,000 job. So if this is the kind of stuff that you're starting to bid on and you're moving up in your pressure washing business to do some of these massive projects, now there's stuff out there that's, you know, 6-figure contracts, but those are things that take weeks and weeks to do. These things, we did them in a day. We did the other one in a day, 1-day job. So it's a big job, but it's just a big long day, maybe 2 at the worst, 2 days. We got lucky on both of these and we were able to do them in 1 day because I hate driving. We just live so far away. But anyway, don't leave a bunch of money on the table. This can be really good money if you've got connections in the industrial world. If you've worked in plants and facilities, you kind of can talk the talk, get in there and meet with those people. Don't drive by these buildings and just because it's not a house, a 2-story house with a white picket fence, you think, I can't do anything for them. No, it's dirty. They want it clean just like everybody else does. All right, guys. Sucks to lose a bunch of money, but hey, we still were profitable. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll check in with you later. See ya.